email saying that they had canceled all kinds of paperwork that she had already submitted and been approved because she showed no interest in wanting a visa.
Oh, what? She didn't want a visa anymore? She didn't want to continue the process?
She did, but that apparently that's what the
Oh,
NVC thought.
NVC. Oh,
Yeah.
NVC. Okay. Um, so yeah, it expires. It like expires after a year if there's not been no activity in 1 year. So, but to comply with the 1 year rule, you have to submit the DS-260 form online. Do you know if she did that or the attorney?
No, because we submitted the waiver, so that's what we talked to her lawyer, and he's like, they should not have canceled everything because we said that she had a pending waiver.
Yeah.
So they don't understand, and they're just giving us a runaround saying that they have contacted the NBC and emailed, but have not heard back from them yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, how long? Well, yeah, as long as they sent that in, and usually we send in like the dates that we did ABC, like completed the DS-260. But yeah, it's on the attorneys. The filing the waiver by itself does not automatically notify National Visa Center that like they got to put a hold on the case for abroad.
Okay.
But so maybe they forgot. But at least they email now to see. Um,
Okay. And just you want she needs to submit what paper did you say?
just the email to it's a special email, separate email. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but NVC something. 601A, and I sorry, I don't remember right off the top of my head, but basically to notify them that she has a pending waiver application since whichever date, receipt date. Um,
Okay.
yeah, because it's like they automatically purge applications if there's been no activity for a
Yeah.
year, unfortunately.
Okay. So she's still gonna be able to continue, or is she gonna have to resubmit everything?
Well, it depends how long ago that 1 year 1 year the termination notice was. If it was like a couple weeks ago, more likely to open it back up. But it was like 6 months ago. That's gonna be more difficult.
Yeah.
Yikes!
So I think it's been almost 6 months because she
Oh
got
man.
it sometime in September.
And did the attorney know back then? Law firm?
No, they didn't know. The only reason we found out was because she logged in to see what was going on with her case. And she
Oh,
was like, hey, I
shit.
got this letter on there that says that they've canceled everything. She's like, but I don't know why. And then the lawyer was like, let me go in and let me go look. And, we've been trying to talk to him, and we've actually gone up there and told him, like, hey, we need to talk to you. We're not going to leave until you give us answers. And
Mm-hmm.
he just gives us a runaround.
Yeah. It's just like you just want them to take action. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see now if we have one of those emails. I guess I don't because we just get our shit done. I was looking for one of those termination type emails. Yeah, it should be an email. Pretty sure. Hmm. Yeah, what we do is we just forward it to our clients. Yeah, okay, we have one from last year, and the client didn't want to proceed. The client didn't update us, and on the top of the subject line has something about termination letter, and it has a
Yes.
case number there. Has the principal applicant, so your sister's name, for example, and I need to like screenshot this for you guys so you know. It says National Visa Center previously notified you know you that registration for immigrant visa would be terminated on X this date if we did not hear from you within 1 year. As a result, you're
Mm-hmm.
hereby notified registration for visa has been canceled. Your registration may be reinstated and any petition revalidated if within 1 year you can establish to the satisfaction of the consular officer at the post where you were registered that your failure to pursue your immigrant visa application was due to circumstances beyond your control, which is yes,
Yes.
because the waiver application, you can't control that. So that's what I emailed back. So there's an inquiry page. It says if you have any questions or experiencing difficulty, please contact the NVC Center by completing a public inquiry form. So you just Google search NVC inquiry form.
Okay.
You likely should get there. It has like these little boxes. You put in like copy and paste the NVC case number, your sister's information. You give them the reason. At this point, don't fucking wait for that lawyer. I don't even know if this lawyer did it the right way. This is worst case
Yeah.
scenario. We do have a email special email, but try that inquiry form link. Okay, if you need the link, email me, and I'll have this email ready. Okay, and you
Okay.
can email up here at that link.
The email.
There's an email
Okay.
icon. Okay, and just put a subject line MVC inquiry. You don't
Is
have
it
to.
so? What's the email? Because it's not showing it up there.
You have to click on the link in the bio, and there's an email icon. But it's we care
Okay.
at greencardguys.com. But when you click it, it goes straight to your email thing on your phone.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank
All
you. I
right. Good
really
luck to you.
appreciate it.
Absolutely. Take care. All right, guys. If you appreciate the way I share information, this is a channel for you guys. Like, look, I'm not gonna charge you this amount, or my amount's actually higher than that. But look, we want to help people get legal status, even if it wasn't for this lady specifically, but her sister. Happy to help out. Okay. Now, look, of course, I can't walk step by step for everything. You gotta pony up for that. But situation like this, point you in the right direction, no biggie. All right, happy to help out. So if anyone has a question, welcome to put it in the chat box. But I do recommend joining live. That's usually better. And by the way, I talk about marriage cases quite often because it seems to be, the most common questions. But we also help with mandamus cases, mandamus lawsuit if your case is delayed. And we're not a type of law firm to say, like, oh, yeah, your case delayed. You filed 2 months ago. Let's file a lawsuit. We don't do that. Okay. My team has a chart. My team has a chart. You just call them. Give them a call. I said, John said I could call my case. You let them know when you filed your case, the month and year at least, and what type of application, 485 or I-130 only, or 589 for asylum. My team will tell you, sorry, buddy, you got to wait like 6 more months. Okay. They'll let you know. Oh, this is pretty good AI summary by TikTok. An attorney breaks down issues with stuck immigration case. Ask your questions. That's right. Go ahead. Let's get Anonymous 71 on. Hope you all doing well today. Hello there.
Hello, hey, how's it going?
Good. You doing okay today?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thank
Very
you.
good. How can I help you?
Well, yeah, I have a little situation. So basically, I'm married to my wife. She's a U.S. citizen, and in 2024, and we filed for the I-130 because I live in France. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not a French national. I'm from Africa,
Mm-hmm.
and we currently live here together in Paris, in France.
Oh, nice.
So we filed the I-130. We went through the whole process. Like it got approved this year, last year in September, because we filed in September 2024. It got approved in September 2025. We went through the NVC stage, and everything was. We got
Okay.
document qualified, and I
Okay.
got my interview letter
Okay.
at the embassy on January 7th. And right on December 16th, there was the Trump proclamation. He added my country to the partial ban.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then I was like hoping that if I go to the embassy, I will have certain or like certain way to get into the U.S. because
Mm-hmm.
my wife currently she's pregnant,
Mm,
and I
congratulations.
mean I've been to the U.S. a lot of time and
Mm-hmm.
all this. Like I've never
Yeah.
violated anything like
So I'm sorry.
this.
Did you say you had your interview already?
Yes, I did have my interview, and they were like, everything looks good for them. I mean, the guy was so sorry for us, but he was like, well, because of because of the, I mean, the
Yeah.
policy right now, he cannot issue
Mm-hmm.
a visa. So my question right now is there any lawsuit that us people abroad we can join, like to ease
Yeah.
the situation a little bit?
Mm-hmm. I have a colleague right now that filed a lawsuit a couple months ago. By now, we're you want to join our wait list, you're welcome to do that. You can email us and just put in the subject line lawsuit at least,
Uh
and
huh.
we'll add you to it. If you don't mind sharing a little bit like the case number so we can know,
Yeah,
or
sure,
like
sure,
your when you had your interview, for example, and which country of
sure, sure.
nationality. What we're going to do, we don't have anything special like a special form or anything right now, but we're waiting to see my friend and colleague's case first to see how successful or not successful it is, and then go from there. I think many lawyers are doing the same thing because unfortunately it's too late to join that lawsuit. But at the same time, last year the Supreme Court said there could be no more federal judges that can one particular judge make a decision for nationwide. an injunction.
Mm.
So that's why I believe, unfortunately, everyone has to file their own lawsuit. Of course, if we could have a bigger group, we'll do that. So,
That
but
was,
we don't want to waste anyone's money, basically, right? So we want to see how there's a current case out there that's pending. So it might be a little longer than you want. So depending on that, like if you can't wait any longer, then we'll talk, right? Schedule a meeting with us, and we'll
right.
evaluate if you should just do it individually. But for now, I recommend most people just join as a group, as of right now in
As a group.
March,
Okay,
right?
so you guys have pretty much like, I mean, you guys are preparing something there. I guess
Exactly,
if I
exactly.
understand that.
We love suing the government. We've been doing it not even before all these pauses. We've been doing it when
Yeah.
cases are delayed. Like let's say your petition had been, if it took 2 years, then we would file a lawsuit. But fortunately, your petition was approved in a timely manner. It sounds like so.
Mm.
hmm
Yeah.
So we
And
sue
is
we
there
sue the
any?
government for a lot of different reasons. I'm sorry, what were you
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I was like asking, is there any sign that the ban might be lifted like soon? I mean, especially with the World Cup, the FIFA World Cup that's coming up. I mean, all these things like
Yeah,
they're gonna be back.
as far as I know, yeah, the government's stupid because especially because of the World Cup. They did make exceptions for the athletes, but yeah, not for the guests, right? That would make sense for tourism, but
Right,
clearly they
because
don't
my
care.
country
Oh,
was qualified to play
oh,
games,
that's great.
and
Which
now
country?
since well Senegal,
Mm-hmm.
and now since the whole country is pretty much shut down, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
no immigrant and non-immigrant visa cannot go there, so it's kind of like crazy a little bit, and it will be also crazy to tell us at the last minute. Well, yeah, we open it, so
Oh,
now
for
you
the
have to pay
flights, yeah,
all that. I mean,
exactly.
it's just like it's just messy.
It's very messy. The government does not know what they're doing for that, I think. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, keep in touch. Email us for now.
yeah.
It might take a day for us to get back to you just to share some information. Okay.
Okay, sure. Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for your
Anonymous.
help.
Wish you all the
I
best.
appreciate it.
Take care.
All right. Thank you. Take care.
And are you having a boy or girl, by the way? Congrats on the pregnancy. Um, let's see. Thank you so much for the questions. If you have a question, you are so kind. You don't have to tell me you have a question. Just drop in the chat box, okay? Which is interesting. With tourism, you would think the government wants the moolah for the tourism, but I don't know. I guess Trump has not thought about that. We accept very limited asylum cases. I see a question about that. Very limited on purpose, because we do want to provide quality service on asylum that does take a lot more time than most case applications. A lot more time to prepare you for testimony and make sure you're comfortable. In any case though, whether you have a court case, USCIS interview, for asylum, for a marriage case, you need to be ready. Okay, these officers, as much as fortunate I am, and my attorneys on the team and my colleagues have positive experience with these officers, they're getting directives. I don't know exactly what's in the directive, obviously the internal memo, but they're going to make it more difficult. Okay. Letter A. Can we represent in Ohio? Yes, absolutely. I don't have an office there, but we do everything virtually anyway. We have an office in Houston, Texas, and by next month have an office in Dallas, Texas. But yeah, if you happen to want to fly down, you can get some. We'll get some grub. But look, we can help you even if you live in the North Pole, Greenland, or Oregon, or Ohio. Okay, we do have Google Meetings, and we share documents. Upload documents to our Dropbox folder. Okay. Thank you so much for asking. Let's get the next person up. Sun Decor. Okay, I got like I think at least four people on join line. Hello, Sun Decor.
Hello.
Hi, how can I help you?
Good morning. Okay, I have please one question.
Sure.
My brother, he come 2020 24. No, 2014. He come with his wife with the kids. he tended. She's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
She come out, but when he tended, he when his asylum application he's reject, denied.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He come out.
Mm-hmm.
He come out the but she got a green card.
Okay.
Uh, Now every years he have to go to sign. But after that, and it changed 6 months and then 3 months now. But last time when he go January, uh, when he signed
Mm-hmm.
the ice, them to tell him can have he signed when he can have the passport. But
Mm-hmm.
now he have appointment the March 18.
Mm-hmm.
But we have read to I don't know see him deported or no. He have to go or he have to stay.
I'm sorry. He has a court date soon.
No, he have to sign every 3 months for the
ICE
uh,
check-in.
yes.
Okay. But does he have a court date at all?
No.
Uh-huh. When he had the asylum interview, was that with the court, the judge, or who?
Yes, but inside when he did it
Mm-hmm.
already his asylum already denied.
Yeah, in the court, right, by a judge.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Uh-huh. So yeah, he has to be ready that the next ICE check-in he could be detained. Has he had a ICE check-in yet?
Yes, but he every 3 months he go to sign it, but not tell him anything.
Uh-huh.
But last time when he go to January,
Uh-huh.
tell them to ask him with his language one paper he has signed it. Tell them he can have the passport. He signed that paper,
Mm-hmm.
but we have to Fred. He have to go or he can stay.
Oh yeah, no, he has to attend the ICE check-in, unfortunately. As an attorney, I cannot tell you not to go, but yeah, he's required to attend. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a tough thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he
Um,
have to chance maybe I hear somebody to say when he attended the advice he can pay the money he can come out.
yes, we something called he already had a court case, so in this situation, possibly habeas. So we've been successful in getting people out, even with a removal order already from the judge. Um, you typically require someone to be detained for a while, like for example, like 6 months. So everyone's situation is a bit different. But when was his court case? The court hearing, the last one, in January,
No, he is 2006 okay
2006,
2016 the last
16. Oh my.
16 yeah.
Oh yeah, that is a while ago. Yeah. So, and which city is he located at?
Houston.
Oh, okay, Houston. Okay, I'm in Houston. So, yeah,
Mm.
before the next ICE check-in, and I recommend not the day before, at least 1 week before, schedule a meeting with us so we can provide some strategy. Okay, expectations.
Okay, he can call you.
He's welcome to call or self-schedule a meeting at this link. It might not be with me. I mean, my fee. You could meet with me, but my fee is a little higher than this one, so you can meet with any of the attorneys here. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. You're welcome. Take a screenshot. Take care.
Okay.
All right. Bye bye.
Okay, I did.
Thank you. Let's see some questions here. Valvi La Vida. You submitted a 485 2024, but you only got an appointment for biometrics and not for the medical. Ooh, yeah, we got to talk about this. You filed 485. That means you're in the United States. You should not be waiting for an appointment for medical. You have to go do that yourself. Oh boy. I'm assuming you didn't have a lawyer. It is what it is, but now you know. Okay? You need to contact us. You need us to take over the rest of the case because at this point y'all need attorneys for the interview. There's no playing around with this. It's not worth it. Okay? You need to contact. So that's one of the other scenarios I wrote right here. I talked about delayed cases. If you have an interview notice, you need to contact immigration attorney. Okay. Now, that's why the reason I say take a screenshot now, even if you don't want to call us now, that's cool. We love chatting with y'all. It's because we prefer you not to wait till the last second. Okay? If it's an adjustment of status marriage case, you will have an interview. Okay? You will have an interview. Don't don't think about last 2 years ago with Biden administration. You heard from your buddy like, bro, that was so easy. That was so easy because I didn't have an interview. Y'all have whoever, all past clients that got that, and whoever else, y'all got fucking lucky. Okay, I'll put it right there like that. The interviews are not difficult, in my opinion. However, traditionally, however, 2026, it's going to be more difficult. Okay, you need a law firm to prepare you. My clients don't have a difficult time because we prepare them and they listen. Listening is the important part. Okay, as well. We're here to educate, but y'all gotta listen up too. So tap right in. If you're just peeking in, tap right in here on TikTok. Okay, let's get the next people on. Fran. So you won't get the medical appointment. Hello,
Hello.
hi Fran. What's going on?
Hey, I just have a quick question to you. 1 second.
Sure,
Getting the room.
take your time.
So
Take
I
your
just
time.
have one question. So I crossed the border. I presented myself to the border patrol agents. I'm from Venezuela, and I just applied. I applied for asylum within the year. But I also got married last year to a military active member. So we filed for the I-130, and also we filed for the I-131 military parole in place.
Okay, good.
However, since this pause is going on, like we don't know right now if we're gonna be approved for the military parole in place.
Yeah.
And my question is, so if, for example, because I haven't been placed into removal proceedings, I don't have a court date yet. So
Okay.
if I get placed in removal proceedings before I get approval for my military parole in place, does that mean I'm gonna be denied for the military parole in place?
Usually, I can't promise for every situation, every judge, but usually a judge will allow more time for
Mm-hmm.
USCIS to make a decision on the parole in place, or even as a petition.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I say, I haven't been. I don't have a court date.
Not
I
yet.
don't have
Okay,
one,
that's good.
and I don't have
Mm-hmm.
one, so I'm not in removals proceeding.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the name. But I was wondering, like, if I ever get a place into removal proceedings, if that would indicate that I will be denied the military parole in place
No.
just because I got
No,
placed
no.
in removal
Some
proceedings.
people can get the letter to go to court. Like they have you received a notice to appear, a piece of paper in the mail?
No, well, I got one when I crossed the border, but I
Oh,
never
okay.
got a court date. I got one when
Oh,
I crossed the border,
I
but
see
I
what you're
never
saying
got a
now.
court date.
Yeah, only the 485 application usually is much slower to not give you a decision when there's a
Mm-hmm.
when there's something in court. Even though you don't have a court date, yeah, it sounds like. But the military parole place, it sometimes takes at least 12 months, so it takes a long time.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah. It's been 8 months since we applied, but
Hmm.
since the pause is going on, like since I'm from Venezuela,
Hmm.
we're not gonna have a decision until they lift the pause. So
I
I
don't
was wondering,
know.
like,
I'm
what
not.
if
Hmm.
in this time I get placed in removal proceedings, and then does that mean I'm gonna be denied for the military parole? So now,
Yeah, I don't think so.
yeah, now I have an answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. And Fran, please tell your spouse thank you for their service. All right. Especially these days, especially this day and age. Unfortunately, the United States government knows what they're doing, but I thought Trump. By the way, sorry, a little politics here. I thought Trump. Correct me if I'm wrong, especially if you're MAGA. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought he was all about isolationism. Hmm. Anyway, it's food for thought for next time. All right, let's get the next person on. George Mann. Y'all have some interesting names. Whack the dog. Okay, what's going on, George man?
Hey John, how you doing?
Good, thank you, sir. How can I help you?
So John, my wife and I are both grad students, and we got this question to a lawyer as well. But we want your opinion as
Okay.
the from I-864. Um, she has a low income. She's the petitioner. She has a low income,
Okay.
and I know there's a section where I could add my income as well. When I add my income, our tax return was around 33,000 bucks, so we obviously meet the requirement. But USCIS requires that the income continues from the same source after being given the legal document. But what happens is that I'm in my final stage, and I'm ending school very soon, I'm graduating very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So what we were advised to do was to just have my wife fill the I-864, then we have a joint sponsor rather than putting myself in a very tight situation where you could get a RFE.
So it sounds like you have not filed yet.
Yes, we've not filed yet.
Okay.
So
As long as you meet the requirements as a household member, um, then you can, and you meaning like your income is sufficient in that sense. We've been
yeah,
successful in those cases. So if you think that's enough, it exceeds the minimum poverty guideline 864p
yeah,
online,
yeah,
then you don't need a joint sponsor. Okay, a joint sponsor
yeah,
is like sometimes difficult to get a joint sponsor. Like several people,
yeah,
but some people don't want to sign
yeah,
off. So understandable. So
yeah.
that's why it could be difficult. But yeah, I would just keep it to yourself if you're able to, if your income meets the requirements. Okay.
The only concern was the fact that they would require a verification that you're gonna get the income from the school as well. But I am graduating, so my income would not be dependent on my next job, right? So that was the yeah,
Um, you also have to show that you've been working for, I think, 40 quarters. So it's a five, certain number of years, but it's based on quarters.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So check
yeah,
out those. You might have seen that in the instructions for
yeah,
864A.
yeah,
Okay. Where
yeah.
are you located? Which is the major
Um,
city?
Boston.
Oh, okay. Well, I like the pleasant background. You're in the where the birds are chirping away. That's nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty.
Yeah, thank you
Okay.
so much.
Happy to help. Okay. Is your first time here on the channel?
You know, I've been following and listening
Okay.
to you.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
All right,
All
George.
right.
Have a
Thank
great weekend. Take care.
you too.
All right. All right. Look, man. I don't get to hear birds chirp that often, so don't make fun of me. But that's cool. That's cool. I wish I could be at the park too. Maybe I should do a live show at the park. All right. If only I had really good internet service. Let's see. Mika asks, "What's the process to go from H-2B to green card?" It depends. Like, do you mean a company sponsoring you, or like through a spouse? If it's a company sponsor, you just want to make sure the timing's right. Like when it's a company sponsor, you want to make sure that because the EB residency process takes a while. It takes at least 2 to like 6 years, depending which country, maybe even longer. As long as you're not from China, India, Mexico, Philippines, then it's not as long as those countries. But if you're doing the EB, you want to make sure that you have valid non-immigrant status in the meantime, if you're in the U.S. Because some people need to leave before their visa expires, and when you, like everyone wants to stay in the U.S. while the EB is processing, but the EB takes a long time. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind. You don't want to violate any legal status gaps in a sense. Star Boss on YouTube, you got a combo interview approved 71 on January 8th. You're Canadian national with no criminal history, no owed taxes. Congratulations. You have met the American dream, no owed taxes, no overstays, and no financial obligations. Wow, even better. N400 is complete, no decision made. Guess what, Star Boss? Also another birdie. Got a word from a birdie. I say birdie because not official. At least in Houston, Texas, they don't want to schedule interviews. They don't want to schedule oath ceremony. Just a little birdie told me that. Okay. Don't share with anyone because. Actually, just kidding. You need to share with your friends that if you already had the interview, USCIS is doing something fucked up. Okay? Excuse my French. This is where we come in. Oh, you're a Baltimore field officer. I get this. I'm getting. I sense. I get some spidey sense that across the United States, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because if I'm correct on this, the field offices are not scheduling at least the O ceremony for the rest of this year. Guess what that means? Trump is assuming that immigrants are not Republicans. Holy smokes! Is he so wrong or what? Now, if anyone wants to reveal that you're Republican or conservative, put the R in the comments, okay? Look, I'm not gonna tell whoever, I'm not gonna tell someone to be voting whichever party, okay? I hope you make the right decision for your family, not just for yourself, okay? But yeah, if people are not able to go to the oath ceremony, then they cannot become U.S. citizens officially. And if you're not a U.S. citizen, you cannot register to vote. If you cannot register to vote, you can't vote in the midterm elections this November. I'm starting to wonder: is that really the case? What y'all think? So, just something to think about. All right, let's get Kamana HK on. Hello there.
Hello.
How can I help you?
So my fiance has a daughter, and my fiance was born here in the States. She was born in Texas in Fort Worth. She moved to New Zealand when she was like 1 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She had her daughter out of wedlock, and um, now they're here living in the States. Does
Mhm.
she need to file the N-600, or does she need to have her green card first?
She needs to have the green card first. I'm sorry, did she start the process?
No, not yet. We were
Uh-huh.
we were gonna file just the N-600 first,
Hmm.
but then I kind of read more about it, and that was my question about the green card.
Yeah. I would have to look at it more, but typically you need to have residency first. I don't know why they require that, but maybe because it's more of a diligent process for that. But even though the N600 does still take a few months to process for a decision. But
Okay,
yeah.
so even though like her daughter like meets all the requirements, or for I guess my fiance like um
Hmm.
she went to high school for a year, so she lived here
Uh-huh.
for a year before her daughter was born. Like she meets all these requirements that it said that her daughter basically off birth through her
Hmm.
mom is a U.S. citizen. She just doesn't have the paperwork for it. So I would still need to do the green card.
How old is she right now?
She's 14.
Okay. Oh, 14. Okay. Yeah, you got definitely do it before 18 years old.
Yeah.
Um, hmm. Looking at the yeah, so you looked at the N600 requirements already, the instructions, I mean.
Yeah.
So, is
And then
she,
I just read.
uh,
Go ahead. Sorry.
but she's in the US right now?
Yeah, she's like in school and everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it didn't say in instructions, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I had to be a resident because I'm trying to think of a past client that had to do this. Yeah, because she's in the US, she has to have some kind of status too, right? What is she on right now? A visitor visa?
Yeah, she's just on
Uh huh.
her a different country's visa.
Well, I mean, she came in
But
with
from
a legal visa here. Okay, thank goodness. So,
yeah,
um, yeah, I recommend schedule a meeting because looking at this, I can't find it that quickly. Um,
okay,
I'm gonna double check all the requirements for y'all. Because unfortunately, yeah, I'm glad you're asking though, because a lot of people assume it's like like easy peasy, just fill out this one application. But I can see how it can be confusing because it doesn't mention anything about um, the current status you need to have. It's just only
Okay.
thinking about the like just specific to this. Okay, so yeah, my when did she enter America?
Well, it's just kind of a not a long story, but they came over here before I met my fiance.
Oh, okay, so it's
When
been a while.
like yeah,
Okay,
but then she went back. She went back to her country to live with her grandparents and go to school out there, to know about the culture and stuff like that.
gotcha.
That was like a couple years ago. But then she came back into the states maybe a year ago.
A year ago. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Let's make sure
but
about
she's
the.
been
Yeah.
her daughter's been living
Hmm.
like in the states for most of her life.
I see. Yeah, we wanna make sure about any. Technically, you don't get unlawful presence under 18 years old, but we want to make sure that there's no violations at the
Right,
time
right,
of
right.
applying for this. So good thinking to ask. So yeah, you can see above me. There's if you go to this website, askjohnting.com, you can schedule a
Okay,
meeting. This kind of situation, I recommend schedule a meeting directly with attorney. If there's any
okay,
documents about the 14-year-old, please share that. You can upload it or email. Okay.
okay. Sounds good. I was just about to file it, but then I
Yeah.
decided
Thank
I wanted
goodness
to
you
hop
asked.
on you live.
Yeah. Good timing.
Yeah.
First time here on the
Yeah.
channel.
Actually, it is.
All right. Welcome in. All
But
right.
it's been good. Thank you.
Cool. Please hit the plus sign. All right. Take care.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
All right, guys. I know there's a lot of y'all that want to join live. Thank you so much for your trust. Appreciate it. Um, I wish I could stay on longer. Star Boss has said they canceled 5 ceremonies this year. You're talking about at Baltimore field office. I'm telling y'all, something's fishy in the air. When you have a gut feeling about something, you're probably right. Okay, you're probably right. It's very unfortunate. Bunch of BS going on with the federal government, not just with USCIS. Who else is frustrated with the post office? My goodness, I went to the post office today when you had to ring the bell. They need to fix that. I feel bad for the people working there. I mean, they're trying, okay? But like one lady, ding, 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 ding. I was like, oh my God. But I guess it worked. I mean, oh my gosh. All right, y'all have a good one. Talk to you soon. I will try to go live tonight. I go live on TikTok, okay? At nighttime. All right, y'all have a good one. Take care. See something, record it. Okay, guys, be safe. Bye bye.